everyone, this is Aurora's Oracle doing the monthly reading for September. This week I'm going to be using the Doreen Virtue, Angel Therapy and Oracle cards. Okay, let's see what's coming up for the month. Okay, so the first week, second week, third week, and fourth week. Okay, the first card is base chakra. Only choose positive thoughts to describe your home, career and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Right, so the first thing that comes to mind is that with your base chakra or your root chakra, that's linked with your stability. So in the first week of September, you'll be probably thinking of ways to become more financially or materially stable. Sometimes when we're so stressed over money and we have so many bills to pay, we feel overwhelmed because we don't feel like we have enough of these things to help us. So instead of feeling like we don't have enough money, how we're going to make ends meet, we have to clear our base chakra by, well, you can do it in any way really. I mean, a lot of people do the meditation where you imagine the red ball of light at the bottom of your spine. That helps with clearing and balancing your root chakra. Also eating a lot of red kind of foods like tomatoes, cherries, red apples, that kind of thing. That also helps cleanse your base chakra because of the color as well. So your food, you know, the rainbow diet, they say it does actually help with your balancing of the chakras. So I'm feeling that you need to focus on what it is you do have rather than lack. So in the first week, it's imperative to keep I don't want to say pray, but keep in your thoughts that you are lucky to have what you have at the moment. If you're grateful for what you have, you're more likely to invite more things in. Okay, so the second week, the Earth Angels. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. So in the second week, you may come across some harsh people, and those people may need to be taught about love. I say harsh people, not necessarily people who are negative, but people who have gone through depression, who've gone through negative thought patterns, and they need some light in their life. So you may be there offering them assistance through your words. You know, it could be just general speech, communication, various conversations. It could be through writing, so perhaps there's some avid writers out there, that kind of thing. The third week says release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So perhaps the people you've encountered in the second week that you've been teaching inadvertently about love, their energy may have clung to you somehow. So it's time for you to release that energy and let it go. Because if you don't release the negative energy from the past, you can't invite new situations to come in, which would then tie into the fourth week, which is the twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So although this is a general reading, for some of you, this could also be associated with stress linked with a relationship. If you don't feel secure, so let's look at those of you who may have situations surrounding love. If you look at the base chakra, that's to do with your stability. If you keep telling yourself, I'm never going to find a decent relationship, I can't trust anyone, that kind of thing, you're going to encourage that to come to you. This is the whole idea of law of attraction. So if you tell yourself, no, I am lovable, I am loved, and continue to do that, that would work into the second week. And it says you're here to teach about love. So not only you may be a teacher, you may also need to receive some love yourself. So it might be beneficial for you to write a list of things that you love about yourself. Do you love your hair? Do you love the way you look? Do you love your personality traits? There is always something that we love about ourselves, and the more we can remind ourselves of that, the better. If someone has been negative around you that's drained your energy, that would then tie into releasing. So that could be past relationships, for example, and then that would tie in with the twin flame. With the twin flame card, I also needed to mention the best thing to do is to write a list of things, or imagine you're writing a letter to your twin flame. What would you say to him or her? You know, dear twin flame, I hope that you make yourself known in this lifetime to me. You know, I hope that you're a patient person, a lovable person. Don't focus too much on the physical traits, you know, that they're going to be really tall or really skinny, muscular, whatever it is that you fancy. Focus on the more spiritual, inner qualities, because ultimately, however you are as a person, you're going to be attracting someone similar to that anyway. So if you are someone who I don't want to say superficial, but someone who cares about the way that they're presented to others, you're likely to attract someone who's very similar. But it's always nice to clarify what it is that you want in a relationship. So that's what it looks like for September. I'm going to also use the Past Life Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue and Brian L. Weiss. That card I'm going to be using as an overall theme for September. So let's have a look and see what comes up. Oh, okay, so the Mother card came up there. Right, so this could mean a variety of things. When you look at the Mother there, she's reading to her two children, and she's offering love to them and support and kindness by involving them in an activity. And she's a very nurturing character, as you can see. You know, the children look relatively happy and engrossed in the book. So perhaps you need to be the nurturing mother this month. Maybe it's your inner mother, your left-hand side, your intuition, that kind of thing. You need to encourage the divine feminine to come forward. For some of you, when it comes to receiving things from the universe, those things that need to be received are linked with how you perceive your mother. So if you had a loving relationship with your mother, for example, you're more likely to be able to receive gifts from the universe. However, if you're someone who's had issues with your mother, it might be best to release any negative thought patterns towards your mother or treatment, so you are able to heal that and then allow the universe to bring more divine gifts to you. Okay, so have a good week, everyone, and a good month, I should be saying. And I look forward to doing the monthly for you in October.